I'd like to tell you a few things about our curriculum, Baby Doll Circle Time. This is used for infants and toddlers in group setting to increase attachment and attunement. Attachment and attunement is the foundation of all learning. Until we get this solidly, securely in place with children and babies, then their academic life, their future life, their social life, all life after this will be skewed in a developmental course of stress. So this is critical with children in group care. We like to, when it comes to infants and toddlers, we like to talk about mobiles and toys on the floor. You are their best toy. So with this, let me show you some things that are very, very important when you're doing this curriculum. First, make sure that you watch in the back this instructional DVD. This is 2 hours of actual baby doll circle time experiences and instruction for your staff, for you. This shows you what to do with difficult children, what happens when they don't want to play, what happens when they hit each other with a doll, and how they're used to enhance attachment and attunement. So the first thing that's vital to understanding is getting prepared with the kids. So we have a pretend classroom with toddlers. So I'm just going to grab my bucket of babies, my basket of babies, and start the process this way. Get your baby, get your baby, get your baby, time to play. Get your baby, get your baby, get your baby, time to play. I'm going to come back and show you what happened in slow motion. This first skill is essential. So let me have the babies back. What I did was I just carried the babies. The children will follow you. I set the basket down, and that way you can automatically make your nice circle, or it's not going to be a nice circle. These are toddlers, but it'll look kind of like a circle. But here's what I did. I looked at each person and I went, get your baby, get your baby, get your baby, time to play. Get your baby, get your baby. So what I did was I used the skill of joint attention to have them get a baby. I also used it as an assessment. Joint attention means that you and I can focus on one thing in unity. So if I point, you look where I point. And if you notice, all three of them did it. So when you have an average age of 50, you can do this skill. Actually, that skill is online at about 8 months. I've seen many 2-year-olds that don't have that skill. So if I point here, everyone should follow my hand. Then they look back at my face, give me more information. What are you looking at? So it's a process. That's called joint attention. Some kids won't get this. So I'm doing this at the very beginning to see who in my class instantly. I've got 12 toddlers here. I want to know who has joint attention and who does not, and I want to know now, because joint attention is the foundation of all development, all social development, all relationships. Children with autism have trouble with joint attention, and some may never get it. So this is essential skill. And what happens is we skip over it. And without joint attention, you never get empathy. So as the child grows taller and bigger and bigger and bigger, their aggression and their frustration of feeling so alone and isolated can come out in aggressive acts. And they don't mind the aggressive acts because really they don't know that's another human. That's no different than kicking them is no different than kicking the basket. Hitting someone on the head or pushing someone over is no different to them than dropping the baby. An object is an object without joint attention. Very critical. So another thing that's key to your successful baby doll circle time is that when you start singing, my baby's in my arms, my baby's in my arms. See how they naturally will start imitating you, and that's the mirror neurons in effect. They'll start automatically doing this. But you have to watch what you do with your eyes. So I don't want to go, my baby's in my arms, my baby's in my arms. If I do that, what are they going to do?
Good.
You're going to sit there and look at me. Mm-hmm. So I have to kind of glance up. My baby's in my arms, my baby's in my arms. This is my baby's in my arms. So what I'm doing is I'm modeling how to attend and attune to your baby. At the same time, I'm glancing up to make sure the classroom is safe. So it's that multitasking thing that I'm doing. So that's another key important thing. Sometimes when you're doing this, they will offer things. So let's say we're doing this. Now put your finger in the baby's mouth. So I'll be going, my baby's in my arms. And that's how you change direction. So everyone do that with me and everyone watching. Ready? See, when you do that, that gets everyone's attention. So I'm like, my baby's in my arms. See, look, everybody goes, what? I'll go, my finger's in the mouth. My finger's in the mouth. This is my baby. My finger's in the mouth. See, now look, what's going to happen next? My baby's laying down. My baby's laying down. This is my baby. My baby's laying down. See? You can even feel it out there watching. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? And that's how you're directing their attention. You're not going, Liz, Liz, Liz. Put your baby down on the floor. Liz, put your baby on the... You're going, and she's like, what? My baby's on the floor. All the while I'm doing this, I'm doing assessment. Are the mirror neurons kicking on? Is she able to imitate? Are they following? Is joint attentioning happening? My baby looked at the light. My baby looked at the light. These are my babies. My baby looked at the light. My baby went... Hello. My baby went... Hello. This is my baby. My baby went... Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Another thing you need to know about baby doll circle time, even though the lessons are geared to strengthen attachment attunement, it can be extended to cover all kinds of standards. So you could have the baby touches my nose. So we talk about body parts. The baby sits by my side. The baby's up high. So we can work on those spatial awareness. The baby jumps on red. The baby jumps on red. So there's so much you can add to this that's not in here that you can adjust and individualize to the standards and the curriculum that you're using already in your classroom. With baby doll circle time, the ages are 0 to 3, but we have found this significantly helpful for children 4 years old and 5-year-old that are living at-risk or high-risk situations because their attachment needs to be strengthened so that we can strengthen their self-regulation. This works phenomenal with children with autism, children with special needs. So any situation that we might have a child where they've had some stress in those early years, we can use baby doll circle time to go back, fill in a developmental need so that their growth can move forward. We have classrooms of 5th graders using baby doll circle time. They're taking them down to kindergarten and helping them. So for a 5-minute, 10-minute lesson once a week, you feel a developmental need that's slowing their entire academic success down to a halt, and we can move it forward.